Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight? Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Good morning. Would you bow your heads with me? Father, we come to you today thankful that we live in a country that's built on the foundation of justice for all. Grateful that you have raised up men and women who will gladly risk their safety and their well-being to uphold that foundation. We pray today that you would bless each man and woman here who is joining the workforce as a law enforcement officer. Make your face to shine upon them in the darkest situations. As they wade into crisis and hardship, let them be a light and a beacon of hope for those in need. We ask these things through Christ, who's made a way. Amen.
Good morning, everyone. I said good morning. What a great day to be here at the Navarro campus to be able to celebrate all of our cadets who are now graduating from our Basic Peace Officer course program. And we'd like to welcome you here as a part of this really momentous milestone in terms of the great accomplishments that we're going to be able to recognize today for each of our graduates. And so at this time, I'm going to ask our district president, Dr. Kevin G. Fagan, to come forward.
Thank you, Dr. Peters, and let me be the third or fourth person to say good morning to you as well. On behalf of our Navarro College Board of Trustees and our chairman who's with us today, would you please join me in welcoming Mr. Phil Judson? Our Secretary-Treasurer from the Board of Trustees who's with us today, please join me in welcoming Mr. Richard Aldama. Trustee who's with us today, please join me in welcoming Ms. Faith Boyd. And also join me in welcoming our Vice President of Academic Affairs, Dr. Janetta Johnson. Also on behalf of our outstanding faculty and staff throughout our entire Navarro College district, and most importantly, our Navarro College alumni and students, we collectively welcome all of you here this morning, and most importantly, we collectively congratulate you, our Navarro College Peace Academy students, soon-to-be graduates. Let's give them a round of applause for that. Our mission at Navarro College is to empower individuals to change their lives by preparing them for a career. Over the course of an academic year at Navarro College, we will have 13 different commencement and/or pinning ceremonies in which we will award over 1,200 credentials to individuals. During the course of our 76 years, we have awarded over 36,000 credentials to individuals who have prepared themselves to change their lives as they prepared for a career. But as we get ready to honor this year's Police Academy cadets and graduates, I can't help think about the spring of 1947 when the first 13 graduates of Navarro College were recognized. They were all returning veterans from World War II who had already given of themselves to a cause much greater than each of them individually. And our candidates, soon-to-be graduates today, are about to do the same. As Mr. Turner mentioned in his invocation, you are about ready to protect and serve many individuals that you will have never met before and may never meet again. And yet, you are willing to make sacrifices, and your family may be willing to make sacrifices in order for you to uphold the oath that you will take. There are no graduates from Navarro College that the trustees, the faculty, the staff, and I are more proud of than you. You represent the very foundation that this institution was built on. The history, the tradition, the legacy, and the values. You carry with you the hopes, the dreams, the opportunities that many individuals feel comfortable in knowing they can pursue because you are there to protect them. There's no greater purpose one can serve than to protect the freedom of others. On behalf of our trustees again, our faculty and staff, the entire Bulldog family, we are extremely proud of you. And as you continue both your personal and professional pursuits, make sure that you always do so with a great deal of Bulldog pride. Again, congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Fagan. Those were very inspiring words, and you young men and women that are about to embark on this career in law enforcement, or a form of law enforcement for some of you, have a great challenge ahead of you in these times. So, at this time, we'd like to recognize a group of individuals that Dr. Fagan mentioned, former or retired or military veterans. If you are a military veteran, would you please stand and be recognized? Some of you may have an opportunity to stand again, because it is common for men and women who serve in the military to find themselves in public service. And at this time, we would like to recognize current or retired peace officers. So if you fall into that category, would you please stand? Thank you for your service. Thank you for your dedication to this career, to this lifestyle. Thank you for your sacrifices. I think it's fitting that at this time we take a moment and remember those who have fallen either in military service or in law enforcement service in a moment of silence. Would you join me? Thank you. Each year when we do this ceremony, we have candles over here that we light, and each candle represents a part of our profession. At this time, I'm going to call the cadets that have been selected to light the candles forward. If you will come forward and stand behind the candle. Please light the white candle. The white candle represents integrity. The color itself symbolizes purity for many years. It is absent of stain or flaw. As a police officer, you must have integrity. You will be faced with many opportunities to tarnish your character or your position. It is in those times where you will rely on your integrity to get you through without blemish. Please light the gold candle. The gold candle represents professionalism and ethics. The color of gold has always been associated with high-value items or qualities. In law enforcement, professionalism and ethics are two such characteristics being sought now more than ever. It will be important for you to be professional in every action and reaction during your career. You must hold yourself to the highest standard possible. Please light the black candle. The black candle represents all those who have worn the uniform and given the ultimate sacrifice. This is the unfortunate reality in which we live. The job is dangerous at times, dark at times, and deadly at times. Edmund Burke said, "All that is necessary for the triumph of evil is that good men do nothing." You are good men and women and are answering the call to defeat evil and allow good to triumph. However, the reality is it may cost some of you your life. Please light the blue candle. The blue candle represents the brotherhood of the police service. This is something that many people will not and cannot understand. It is the unspoken, underlying bond that ties every police officer in this nation together. Perhaps it is best described in the words of William Shakespeare in Henry V. "From this day till the ending of the world, but in it we shall be remembered. We few, we happy few, we band of brothers. For he who today sheds his blood with me shall be my brother." Thank you. Y'all may be seated. Call Mark Howard forward. He's one of my instructors in the Academy. He's going to come and assist with the presentation of the Academy Awards.
Good morning. All right, the first award, and this is for the Corsicana Day class, is named in memory of the former coordinator, Jason Westmoreland, who had ideals for academic excellence and who unfortunately passed away in 2016. That award goes to the student with the highest academic average, and for the Corsicana Day class, that is Matthew Phillips. Again, staying with the Corsicana Day class, the next award is named the Officer Brent Thompson Leadership Award. Brent Thompson was killed on July 7th, 2016, in the line of duty in Dallas, Texas. Brent Thompson is a graduate of Navarro College Police Academy and a former Navarro College police officer. The Officer Brent Thompson Leadership Award goes to Humberto Gallegos. Moving to the Waxahachie Night class, and it should be mentioned, the Waxahachie Night class has been there since August of 2022. It's a long time to go to school. The Jason Westmoreland Academic Achievement Award goes to John Mongan. Again, the Waxahachie Night class, the Officer Brent Thompson Leadership Award is awarded to Billy Roberts. The last set of awards goes to another class. This is our shift class made up primarily of firemen and EMS. This class also started in August of 2022. The Jason Westmoreland Academic Achievement Award, Gregory Goebel. Great. And the last award, again, the Officer Brent Thompson Leadership Award, goes to Steve Gutierrez. All right, at this time we will have the presentation of certificates. Some of these graduates will have someone coming up to give them a badge. So when I get to your graduate, if you'll come up, I'll try and recognize you and call you up. Good. Stand and go around. There you go. All the way back. Again, we'll start with the Corsicana Day class, and as Dr. Fagan spoke, this started in 1947. This is now class number 125. First graduate, Sean Boyles. Humberto Gallegos. Hoorah. Juan Gutierrez. Jesse Hanna. Mackenzie Herrera. If I could get Officer Michael Carter to come forward to pin Garrett Police Officer Savannah Morris. All right, if I could get Sergeant Espinoza from the Navarro County Sheriff's Department and anybody else that wants to come up from the Navarro County Sheriff's Department. I believe we have Captain Hurley, Deputy Dvorak, and Captain Cagle. Next graduate, Deputy Sheriff Matthew Phillips. And the final graduate from Corsicana Day Class 125, Juan Rodriguez. Next, we'll begin the Waxahachie Night class, which is class number 126. If I could get Sergeant Espinoza, Captain Hurley, Captain Cagle, Deputy Dvorak. Again, from the Navarro County Sheriff's Department, graduate Todd Ackerman Ibarra. Next, graduate Jeffrey Ashley. At this time, if I could get the Chief of Police from Alvarado, Chief Teddy May, and Assistant Chief Ben Moore to come forward. Alvarado Police Officer Daniel Mello. Daniel will also be pinned by his father-in-law, Christopher Winters. This time, could I get the Chief of Police from Godley, Texas, Chief Cantrell? Graduate and Godley Police Officer John Mongan. You come this way. Next graduate from the Tarrant County Sheriff's Department, Ngozi Elizabeth Nkakwa. If I could get the Navarro County Sheriff's Department, or Navarro County Sheriff's Department contingency back up. Captain Hurley, Sergeant Espinoza, Captain Cagle, and Deputy Dvorak. Deputy Sheriff from Navarro County, Brianna Parks. Graduate Billy Roberts. Graduate Whitney Sellers. Graduate Jacob Wilson. And the last graduate of the Waxahachie Night class, number 126, Christopher Winters. All right, the next is a shift class, and before I start, I'd like to mention two graduates who are not able to be here because they're currently fighting a fire in Ennis. That's Ennis firefighter Victor Campa and Ennis firefighter Bradley Tumlinson. First graduate, Emily Cordero. This time, I'd like to call forward the Fire Chief of the City of Lancaster, Texas, Chief Kenneth Johnson. Graduate Lancaster Fire Marshal Sean Gary. From the Midlothian Fire Department, firefighter Gregory Goel. Forest Hill Fire Marshal Steve Gutierrez. This time, if I could call forward from the Glen Heights Police Department, representing the fire department, Chief of Police Nicole Bristow. Graduate Glen Heights firefighter Joseph Sheps. All right. That concludes the presentation of awards and certificates. I'll turn it back over to Lieutenant Edens.
Let's give these graduates another round of applause. You are now part of the family of law enforcement. Make us proud. Go forth beyond these walls and do good in your communities. Do good in the state of Texas. But most of all, remain professional. Watch your six. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our ceremony. Thank you.
I heat up, I can't cool down. Got me spinning round and round, round and round. it stops.